Hey folks, Ivan here. Alright, so I meant to record last week, more than that short. Unfortunately, that's not the way things worked out. When I had time to record, when it wasn't noisy around the house, I had a splitting headache, and when I was able to get the headache to subside, it was noisy, so I thought, you know what, I'll make a short, kind of make some transitional videos explaining, showing off what I did. And so that's what happened. Alright, so today I want to go across the bridge and start work over there. Hopefully I've got most of what I need. I'll probably have to go back and forth a few times. I'm not sure what happened to my rail grader. So, well, hopefully I'll find it. It might be... Let's see here. I've got this set up to go this way. So we'll go this way for a minute. Hopefully this is level enough where it can stop. If not, we just do that. It's easy enough to pick it up. Let's see if I can't find my my rail grader around here. I might have left it down there by the beach. I'm not sure. Oh, more iron. And quite a bit of that. Looks like I didn't finish the grading too much. Anyways, I was going to record Friday night, but unfortunately it took me 3 hours to get home as opposed to the hour 48 minutes approximately that it usually takes. Give or take, say 2 hours usually. Here in the Midwest, the highways were extremely iced over, and did I put in here? No, but I gotta get these rudders built at some point in time. What do I have to planks? Let's see here. I'm just taking inventory right now, and I apologize for that if it's a little boring. Trying to remember where everything's at. Oh, I've lost my rail grader. Oh well. Lord only knows where that went. Huh. I can't for the life of me remember where I put it. But anyways, getting back to my story about the Midwest. So, now the roads looked clear, but in the Midwest, and anybody who's in a colder climate during the winter can tell you, is just that just because something looks like it's fine does not mean that it's fine. Definitely was slippery. So, I want to say 20, if not more, car accidents on my ride home. One in particular will stick with me. I'm going to say to the end of my time here on Earth. Never seen one that bad, and I must have just come up on it because the people were still in their cars, like holding onto the steering wheel with shock. Was not a pleasant time, to say the least. Let's grab some planks. The guardrail that they hit was pulled all the way over into one lane, so it was completely blocking that lane. And I'm pretty sure the car that passed me about 30 minutes before that happened is the one that was the most damaged. Grab these planks here, and we need that rail grader. I wonder what happened to it. Maybe it's in the blacksmith shop, the smithy. This is what happens when you don't play for a while. Basically, what happens when I come home is I fall asleep. Or I attempt to play an hour of something. Shockingly, not this. Just something I can get in and out of pretty quickly. When I play this game, I play for hours. So, knowing that, and knowing that I have to go to bed pretty quickly after I get home, I tend to shy away from it when I can. I can't just get up and walk away. What happened to it? Well, what would it take to make a new one? And I probably have the resources for it at the moment, but... Steel ingots, which I believe take... oil, which is not a problem. Wait. I'm sorry, it's charcoal. Oops. Do I have any spare charcoal? Well, soon enough. Okay. So what else has been going on in my life? Got a slight raise. That was good. Of course, then again, I think from what I understand is that anybody who just started got a raise because they decided to change the starting rate. I'm glad for it. Still searching for a home. Haven't found one yet. That is the most aggravating situation. Anybody who's looked for an apartment or a house to rent can probably, has a similar story of just how aggravating it can be. Just to decide where you want to live. Now I'm gonna find this later on, and it's gonna be annoying. Oh well. Oh well. At some point in time, I gotta fix that or finish that. Alright. Oh, look at all this stuff here that I forgot I had. Also, I forgot to put the planks over there and start them up. Oops. Need to fix this at some point in time. Not now. Alright. So today what I want to do is I want to get a building off that way, but first I want to get something. I want to try using straight reels today to make my switch. In this building. Oh, it's just taking forever. Need timbers. And I may dive into the Vault of Shame for more materials. It's been a while. But just to get progress moving again. You'll have to let me know how you feel about that.
Ha!
To Kirby, it says. I'm guessing it's this tree. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can... Seems to work alright. Yeah. I think we can deal with that. Cannot deal with the metal ingots though. So anyways, the goal for today, as far as what I want to do, is I tried adding a coal layer into the game, and it did not like that. It was very unhappy with the idea of me adding coal. So I'm gonna come over here and make a charcoal plant that's a little far away from everyone else. It's gonna need something to create the charcoal with and some other things. For right now, what I'm gonna need is this guy to go back to get other metal ingots, as well as take these planks over to start the process of getting more rudders going. Just... Nope, not there either. Just was wondering if it was there. Okay, well that's crafting. And the reason I'm putting metal parts into that is because... instead of taking down there, is because I want to leave those metal parts there to craft more rudders. I'm trying to remember how many I needed. Side note, Peaceman came up with a new set of catch blocks which I'm going to be using hopefully to make a lot better paddle boat. But anyways, let's tell it to craft as many as it can. These look like they don't stack. Nope. Not sure why, but whatever. I suppose I could always just add in a mod that creates a stack version of that, but we'll deal with it for now. Yep, that's good for now. Oh, and more planks. So anyways, back up here to get more metal parts and the ingots to finish off this rail system. Perfect. Probably went a little overboard with that, but that's fine. Okay, I need dirt and stone for that, but I'm going to wait on making those. Oh man, this kind of reminds me of, there was an old ride in Disneyland. No, Epcot, I'm sorry. It was the Norway exhibit. And it was a fantastic ride. And from my understanding, it was taken out in preparation for a Frozen ride. You can tell by my voice how thrilled I am that one of the best rides, in my opinion, at Epcot was taken out. What did I do here? I made it bad. Okay. It works. Oh, I need to make some controlling units too. Might as well take this out towards where, approximately where I want it. Now, I don't think, and this is famous last words, I don't think that the tide comes up all this way. I'm not entirely sure why it comes out this far. I think this might be an issue. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix this. I can definitely hear it underneath me. That's disconcerting. I have to come back out here during the low tide, or high tide rather. I'm sorry. Find out exactly what the deal is with this. This is a really neat area. So, radio... Oh, come on now. Don't do this. I saw a radio man set up very close by, I think, to this area. Kind of think he was going to use the same passageway that I was to not necessarily to bring a train through, but to get up there for some resources that he wanted. Now that was a couple weeks ago. Since then, or maybe that's a week ago. I'm not sure now. Since then, I've been just trying to just doing my thing, going to work every day. Feels like I've been there forever now, but truth be told, I've only been there for just 3 weeks. And I only thanked one person for calling the wrong company, which is pretty good. If you didn't know, I have I worked for Office Max. I might as well just say it outright. Before they merged with Office Depot, and so, you know, all my training from that kind of kicked in, and it started pretty much where I left off. The only thing I need to do now is just kind of learn more about the products that we sell, and I'll be pretty well set to go. It is marveling how quickly some of these guys can bring up the information. So I'd have customers calling it because I just got on the phones this past week, and I'm like, I have no idea what this guy wants. And the next thing I know, the person next to me is like, oh, they want this, this, then that. I'm like, I need to acquire this knowledge. There's that passage. Hey folks, sorry about the quick end there. Didn't realize that I had gone over my recording time. So I'm going to try to do 3 episodes this week. Next time should be the naming of the town, and we'll see you then.